Loy Meets World here, and we're back with another one. This gameplay was actually supposed to be uploaded yesterday, but I had problems with my audio, sad life. Today we're going to be watching Alex gameplay, guys. Here's the build and the ID, everything you need. And the gameplay is coming from none other than Immortal rank player Dummy1. Now, Dummy1 is using the pistol build, which turns out to be the best performing build on Alex. I watched a lot of games, which is why I actually struggled to upload this last night. I watched a lot of Alex games. Why did I watch a lot of Alex games? Why do you think I watched so many games of this character? Well, it's because he's trash. He's trash. Yeah, Alex not as strong as I expected him to be, nowhere near as strong as I was projecting for sure. The problem right now is that he cannot take a 1v1 at all. So he's this character with a really great kit, which ends up just being a worse Yuki or a worse Rossi, depending on what you build, because a lot of people don't seem to be building two weapons like I thought they would. There's not the switch up. A lot of people just kind of commit to building stuff. We're seeing Dummy1 right now. He's building the Devil's Marksman, for example, so he's not going to be building any other weapon item. Instead, going to be prioritizing getting items like the Sunset Armor, getting the Imperial Burgonet, the Drapeneer, and the White Crane Fan. Now, what you'll notice about this build and what you'll notice about it is that it's kind of like the Zahir build or the Aya build. It's very similar to the Aya build. Aya builds something like this when she's going skill amp. And also another character who used to build this, but it's not as efficient anymore, is Isol. I just see some lemons here being found in hospital, and what's hilarious to me is that a lot of people are listing funny builds for for Alex. There's a bunch of meme builds going around, and one of the builds is just a bunch of lemons, and it's like the best build for Alex right now. There's builds with just the plasma tonfa. There's builds with chalk. Just a whole lot of chalk for the boy Alex, the master linguist. And those both builds are popping up in people's most recommended. The memes are heavy. People want buffs for this character. It's pretty sad that Nimble Neuron released him with such a weak curve. We're just going to be seeing Dummy now roam around the map, trying to finish the leather armor that he's going to need for the sunset armor. Also getting some pickaxes, which is always great. He's going to need some gemstones. Should be pathing out of here, but there is some activity. Ooh, finds a Rossi, and now he's jumping onto the Rossi. The Rossi actually kiting this really well. She's doing so much damage. Uses her E. Oh my goodness. That is Alex for you. He lost half his health in that exchange, but really well played by Dummy there at the end. Not giving up too much, just going to be grabbing another pickaxe. Now all he needs is 2 gemstones, and it's going to help him get the Imperial Burgonet and the Drapeneer. So let's see, attacks wolves. Ooh, finds Mithril. Okay, Mithril's going to be dope. We'll see what he does. Also finds the leather that he needs for leather armor. Could this be a Mithril armor? Yes. Okay, he's going straight for the Mithril armor. Lots of defense and attack speed. And defense pretty good on Alex. We're just seeing him waiting for the passive to go up. And defense good on him because you're going to need to rat out the games right now. Oh man, what's interesting is another character in the game is shining right now. The other character who is kind of like in the highlight for this patch. And that is Fiora. Pretty much Alex, any 1v1 you take with Alex, you're not going to win. Except against another Alex, and he is engaging. Throwing his Q now. Dummy pursues this. He wants this fight. And the other Alex using his E, trying to kite this away. And we're going to see Dummy just try and pursue this and try and get onto the other Alex here. Not finding the other Alex. And just going to be in stealth. We see the other Alex on the map. The other Alex juked him. Oh, Dummy's going into this region. Okay, wants this fight. And he TP's right next to him. Throws his Q. And now uses his E to gap close. Oh, he's getting so close to him. Uses the W. That's going to be revealing him. Another Q. And this guy fails his E. That's going to be the Q for the ultimate. Oh my gosh. And he shreds him. Well played by Dummy there. Making the best of Alex right now, which is what we're all trying to do at the end of the day. Just what I'd like to say about this character because I'm going to be pretty much like pooping on him the entire stream. Alex is not bad, like in terms of his kit. His kit is not bad. The numbers are just all wrong. So the numbers, once they get changes, I think he's going to be very scary. We're going to be getting Chain Coif into the closed helm here, and he's just going to need to find another gemstone to get the Imperial Burgonet done, and then he's going to be full build. So let's see if he finds the gemstone here on the bridge. Also just avoiding the more crowded areas of the map. Going to be taking that spike plank as well. That's very interesting. Means that he is going to be looking to find force cores at a certain point in the game. I'm not sure if you can even try and contest a weaker line with Alex. But maybe if it's in the cards, he could steal a force core from Wick. Or he just needs to be attacking some bears. But I mean, you start attacking bears and your clear is too slow. I mean, look how long it took him to clear that boar there. It took him the full rotation of his spells. This character really struggling numbers wise. Alright, and finally finds the gemstone that he needs. Imperial Burgonet gonna be coming through. Tachyon Brace on as well. And he's shining. There's another Alex here, and he can take 1v1s versus himself for sure. Level 2 boar looks like the most tanky of creatures. Just going to be using his E, getting out of vision, and now searching for this other Alex. He actually wants this fight. Dummy. Let's see if he finds him. Oh, he's out of vision. Misses his Q though. Throws the W, and now dodges out on his W. Ooh, but the ult's just used as a zoning ability, a disengage. And that's what you're going to be needing it for, guys. To disengage all of the other characters who can kill you while you're playing Alex. And let's think of a justification for why this character was so heavily balanced, as I'd put it. Why did they not want to release him too strong? At the end of the day, this is a character who can switch weapons and essentially has 7 abilities if you play him like that. Although a lot of high elo players don't seem to be playing him with the 7 abilities. They seem to just be sticking with one item throughout. And he actually, once this engage, checks the lead island's items, and the lead island is some items behind, missing the arm item and the accessory. Lead island uses her ult to try and get away from this, and he's just using his E, trying to gap close. The lead island not gonna know, and we can just see a little bit of her footsteps there, and he is a little bit faster than her. The pistol helping him chase her down, and now he's going to be getting the engage. He uses 2 of a W, uses the other one over the wall, and now in a restricted area, he's gonna want to get out of here. We can see Lee Dalen's foot dust. Oh, and he drops the mega EMP on Lee Dalen here, and he's following it up, trying to get a decent poke on her, and we'll see whether he can find this. Going to be using his E here, but Lee Dalen just getting away, and I think that's the end of the chase, really. That hop over the wall, really expert. And we see a Kathy in the region, going to be very dangerous to take fights while Kathy is around anyway. And he's checking items on the Kathy, and bye-bye. Okay, doesn't feel it's too dangerous. Actually wants a scrap with the Zahir. I wouldn't want that 1 versus 1, but Dummy very confident in his ability. Throws his E, and now in a 1 versus 1 with another Alex. The other Alex trying to cut this out, uses his ult, just catching Dummy on the side. But Dummy juking out really well. Dummy taking so much damage. Now dodges out on the Caltrops from the other Alex. And it's just going to be, okay, other Alex going down here to an Aya. So he's just going to be waiting in the bush. And out of mind, out of sight, out of mind is the philosophy for Dummy, as he goes invisible using his passive. Okay, finds the other Alex, and the other Alex is just going to get shredded. So 3 kills for Dummy. That's already a very good performance by Alex. Guys, just by the way, I watched a lot of Alex games today. Like I really did. Well, I should say yesterday because of course this video is a little bit late, but I watched a lot of videos. Okay, he's going to use his E against Zahir and get hit by Zahir's E. So much damage coming out from the Zahir. Oh, he's waiting out of vision. Oh, and he hits him with the Q. Now trying to take this fight, actually. Dummy X, absolutely insane. Just trying to hit him with the autos here. And gonna be dodging out on the smoke bomb. Just uses his E, now kites that out. Zahir misses, but uses his E into the ult. So much damage coming from the Zahir. Q out from Alex, but he's taking so much damage. Dummy's taking so much damage from the Ws. Will he be able to do this using the autos? Dodges out on the Q, uses his weapon skill into the E, and now shreds him with the W. What a play. Oh, Dummy playing that really, really well. He is at a severe disadvantage playing this character. That is the bottom line. Guys, I watched a lot of Alex games yesterday. I watched people trying to build Petal Torrent. Just going to skip past this. I watched people trying to build Petal Torrent on him. I watched people trying to do Tonfa, get some defensive stats. Just getting shredded by Fioras. I watched people try Mono Hoshizao. It's the lifesteal two-hander. I saw people try Arendite. Arendite is the item that Yuki builds. Arendite into Levatine. And none of it, guys, none of it was sticking. This is by far the best performance game that I saw on Alex. This is a 4-kill game by Dummy so far. And it is the best performance that I saw. Okay, just going to be using his E really, really well. He does not want the fight with that Cathy. That Cathy looking very, very terrifying. I didn't even see the items, but just doesn't want it. And he's put on Cards of Tyranny. Speaking about Petal Torrents, people have also been building Cards of Tyranny, and the Caltrop's really, really useful against characters like that who are gonna engage on you heavy, like the Cathy. So he's holding on to the Cards of Tyranny. Cards of Tyranny, of course, stolen from the other Alex, and it's an item that's being built along with Petal Torrent as well, just to provide some crit and some attack power. Now Chicken's going to be munched up here by the gun, and you know, we don't one-shot those chickens on Alex just yet. We have to use a few abilities in between to get them. Oh man. I love seeing a full rotation, reloads just to take the creeps on the map. And this character definitely will be getting a number adjustment, guys. We're just seeing now in Forest, there is some activity here. And we're going to see whether Dummy wants to take it. Okay, finds a Lee Dalin, throwing his W. Feels very, very confident around the Lee Dalin players. He's ready to take those 1v1s. And I can't help Lee Dalin just trying to be very, very sneaky here. I can't help but reiterate this point, right? Ooh, look at that Cathy just before that. Cathy with the Fragnorach and the Blazing Dress. Okay, and the Lee Dalin hops out of a bush, and this is going to be the 1v1, and he dodges out on the Nunchaku there. Dummy really, really wants this 1v1, just going to be chasing onto the Lee Dalin. Lee Dalin trying to fight this, she uses her E. Lee Dalin trying to use a Q, doing so much damage back. Weapon skill coming out of Dummy, he's going to land his ult, and his ult is shredding the Lee Dalin's health. Oh my goodness, that's actually a lot of damage there by Dummy, and he plays that like an absolute champion. And that play actually has me convinced that this character, this is what they were afraid of. They were afraid of releasing him overtuned, which is shocking to me, because I actually prefer the overtuned releases, because it builds hype for the character, and as the company it actually boosts your sales. If everyone wants the overpowered character, no one wants to buy the losing character. But lots of potential for this character when they will readjust these numbers. Just running into a Cathy, he has to get away from this. Uses his E, but he's out of stealth. Gets hit by the E from the Cathy, Q as well, and now she uses her weapon skill, shreds up Dummy. And that's going to be Dummy going down. 5-kill game, finishes 3rd place. Really, really well played by Dummy. I watched the best players on ladder, guys. I watched a ton of games. I watched the best players on ladder. This is the best performance 5-kill game by far the best performance. Dummy put out a banger of a performance. He was jamming this the whole day to get this third place. All I wanted to say about this character is lots of potential to grow. Number changes will be coming. Sorry if the whole video is just being me just ranting about the poor state of Alex, but they really released him in a really weak state, and I just want to be honest. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like it and subscribe. And this is your boy Lowy Meets World signing off. I'm out.